Purging is not punishment.
Purging is not punishment.
It's pruning because I'm productive.
It's pruning because I am productive.
On the natural side, I read that in Garden Solutions, they have what's called pruning rules to keep in mind while they're pruning. So when they say to keep it healthy, they remove all dead, diseased, and injured branches. And when they keep it strong, they remove or reduce the length of branches that compete with the main leader. When they keep it uniform, they remove branches that cross or touch each other and that look out of place. When they keep it minor, which means that you got to prune correctly, because the correct pruning makes trees more resistant to hurricane damage. Because what God has for you, He's calling you to produce much more than what you're settling for. To say, He was roaming to and from the garden, seeking who He can devour. And God said, how about Job? And he was like, you know, you ain't gonna let nobody touch Job. He was like, oh, you can touch him. You know, touch his Bible, can't touch his soul. And so he did. Took everything that he had, and Job's friends thought he had sinned. Every time there's a purge or a cut, it's not because of sin. God purges, or He prunes a branch, He cuts it in the right place so that it can be healthy. Now these cuts, they don't feel good. They hurt. But since God is the one with the knife, this cut will actually help. It'll heal. He says in His word that only the thief comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But I am come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. So just because He cuts you, it is not to kill you, but to heal you. What Jesus wants is for us to be in a relationship with Him, an intimate relationship with Him. And He wants to abide in Him and His word. So we meditate on His word day and night. We hide His word in our hearts that we may not sin against Him. And He said, these things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. Happiness and joy isn't the same thing. As a matter of fact, happiness is fleeting. It's based upon feeling. And happiness can come from within. But true joy can only come from God. Joy is internal stability in spite of external circumstances. So although you may have lost a job, you can still have joy. Although you may have lost your boo thing, your boo-boo, or a spouse, you can still have joy. Although you may experience sicknesses and diseases and all kinds of trials and tribulations, you can still have joy. And guess what? If you're low on joy, He said that you can use some of my joy so that your joy might be full, to love your neighbors as you love yourself. So when I see people who don't love others as they love themselves, I wonder, do they really love themselves?
That's it, baby.
Because you don't have the capacity to love others if you don't love yourself. And until you get that capacity, you won't be able to love anyone else. Now, on the contrary, the Bible says we can do several good things. We can speak in tongues. We can prophesy. We can understand mysteries and knowledge. We can have faith that moves mountains. We can give everything we have, pack up the whole house, give it to the poor. We can give our bodies to be burned. But if we do not love, it does not profit us anything. That's why Jesus said, abide in me, remain in me. Do as I do. Do as I say. So when we do as He did, and we do as He said, He will strengthen us to do